Hi guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. Alright, so today I'm gonna talk about the fear of failure. I know it is something we all have felt at some point, especially while manifesting. That little voice in our head that says, what if I don't get what I want? What if I fail in this process of manifestation? Right? But what if I told you this fear is not only unnecessary, but it also is entirely illusion. Today we are going to dive deep into this topic, and yes, of course, we are going to learn everything from the standpoint of Neville Goddard's teaching, that how we can tackle the fear of failure and overcome this problem with ease. Okay, so let's understand first of all, what is fear of failure and manifestation. Well, fear of failure, it only stems only one thing. There's nothing else which comes out of this feeling, but only one thing, which is believing more in your outer world, which is your 3D reality, compared to your inner world, which is your true reality, which is your 4D imagination, right? One of the quotation that Neville Goddard has said in The Power of Awareness, which is, man moves in a world that is nothing more or less than his consciousness objectified. Now, when you fear failure, it's because you are identifying too strongly with what you are currently seeing in your 3D and not with what you desire, which is your internal reality. But you need to remember one thing: the 3D world is a reflection of your internal world. It is just reflecting your inner state. So it's not the cause. The 3D world is never ever the cause. It is only the effect of your internal reality. We need to consider this every time you're feeling the failure feeling, or anytime you're feeling anxious about your manifestation. You need to consider this line over and over again. Okay, now let's understand the root cause of fear, which is a doubt in your creative power. Whenever you are doubting your own imagination, whenever you are not confident about your own powers, you are obviously inclined towards 3D. You are obviously compelled and forced to accept your 3D reality as your true reality. Why? Because you are not confident about your own powers. Neville Goddard had taught this one line very clearly: fear arises when you doubt your role as creator. Another quotation of Neville Goddard from Your Faith is Your Fortune, he has reminded one thing very clearly. In this quotation, he says, "You are God, you are the I am that I am. You are the creator of your own destiny." Now, when you truly understand that you are the operant power, there is nobody above you, you are the God of your reality, the fear automatically dissolves, because now you realize there is no external force that can deny your desire, because you are the one who's creating everything, right, in your 3D reality. Now, when you are so confident about this fact that it is me who's creating everything in the 3D reality, where is the feeling of failure? The only way failure occurs is if you give up mentally and emotionally before your desire manifests. That, oh, you know what, I can't see anything in my 3D and I need my proof in the 3D. Unless and until there is no proof in the 3D, I'm not gonna accept the fact that it is me who's creating everything in my 3D reality. Then and only then your manifestation fails. Otherwise, there is a sure guarantee whatever you are manifesting, it is bound to come in the 3D reality. Okay, now let's come to the most important point. Whenever such feeling of fear is popping up in your mind, what you should be doing to handle this feeling. Okay, let's talk about some practical steps to handle the fear of failure. And of course, we are going to use Neville Goddard's teaching, right? If you have read one of the Neville Goddard's book, The Law and the Promise, in this book he has shared one technique which is known as a revision technique. So he said revision is of greatest importance. If the day is not revised, the events of the day will recur tomorrow. Now, whenever your fear of feeling arises, revise it immediately. How can you revise it? By imagining yourself in a state where you have already succeeded. Now, you are not focusing on what is being shown by the 3D. You are only focusing on the end goal, and your end goal is where you have already achieved your success. So right in this moment, even though the 3D is completely opposite, just close your eyes and imagine what is your end goal. Imagine the end goal over and over again. Replay that moment in your mind where you are achieving the success, and keep keep on revising the scene over and over again. Keep on repeating the same scene where you are achieving the success. There is no chance of failure. You are just getting succeeded in your end goal. And finally, when you are feeling confident about the scene, now you let it go. This trains your subconscious mind to align with your desired outcome, which is your end goal. So the number one step is always, whenever you are feeling anxious about the 3D, whenever you are facing the feeling of fear, just revise the whole event in your mind again and again until you feel confident about it. That's number one step. Okay. Moving on to the second number step, which is living in the end. Now, once you have, placed that image of successful outcome in your mind, now you stay in that place for some time. Just live in the end for a couple of minutes or maybe more, whatever you are more comfortable with, but just sustain in the place for a little longer. Okay, you need to just feel the moment of success in this moment. Okay, instead of dwelling on what if things don't go well in this direction, what if this, what if that, instead of dwelling on this, focus on how it feels to already have your desire. Forget about everything in the 3D. Just close your eyes. 3D is only evident when you are applying your five senses and when you are applying your consciousness in it. So the only currency that you have here is your consciousness, your awareness. And if you take away your awareness from the 3D, there is no existence of 3D. So kindly close your eyes, just shut your 3D world down and be in the place of creation. Be in your internal reality, be in the place of your imagination, and keep on repeating the scene over and over again and feel the feeling of success in it. Any negative feeling, be it fear, be it anxiety, be it anything which is, dragging you down, cannot coexist with the feeling of wish fulfilled. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now the third step is you can always use affirmation. If SATS is not something which you are comfortable with, revision you haven't tried at all before, you always affirm to shift your state, which is the easiest way to change your mood, to change your mental state. Okay, affirmation can be really powerful tool to shift out of your fear. It is just that you need to remind yourself that this is whatever I'm seeing right now and whatever I'm feeling after seeing the 3D reality. It is not my real reality. It is not something which I need in my future. Hence, I need to revise it. For revising, if you are not comfortable with SATS, if you are not comfortable with any other technique, you can always affirm to shift your mental state. Okay, affirm that whatever you desire, it is already with you. Affirm what you already are is the person who you want to be in your desired reality. For example, say to yourself, I am successful. My desires are only mine. I always get what I want because I know I am the creator of my reality. These affirmations are going to give you more confidence, and it is also going to motivate you to not get distracted and have firm belief in your own power. Alright, and later you need to also consider one more point, that you need to let go of the need to control. Because trust me, it is one of the biggest reasons why we feel failure. Okay, it is the belief that we have to figure out how the manifestation will happen. We always sink into the feeling of how and when. But as Neville has said in The Power of Awareness, the end is where we begin. So your job as a creator is, please understand this, your job as a creator is not to figure out the how. Your job as a creator is not to figure out the when. It is only to accept your desire as already done. And when you are trusting that your desire is already yours, it is a done deal. Now you are also trusting that there is a perfect divine timing out there. It is going to happen in its perfect timing, and all the bridge of incidents will automatically unfold in a perfect timing itself. You don't have to worry about it. Just be completely worry free. Okay, so please trust the law, because it is law. It is the law. It cannot fail you. It cannot fail your manifestation. So kindly trust in the law itself. Okay, your manifestation is not a matter of chance. It is the law. It is the matter of law. So when you assume the feeling of wish fulfilled, it must come to pass. As Neville Goddard has clearly said, if you dare to assume you are what you want to be, your assumptions will harden into fact. So fear of failures automatically will fade away when you realize that failure is impossible if you keep on persisting in your end goal. So right at this moment, if you are facing this kind of feeling, just take a long deep breath and release this feeling, and know that your desire is already yours. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like and comment as well, and subscribe for more teachings from Neville Goddard in the most simplified language. Alright, and if you are new to my channel and if you haven't followed me on my Instagram handle is my daily wish. And if you are at all interested in one-to-one coaching program, just 2 more seats are still left. If you are interested in it, kindly DM me on my Instagram, and I'm there to help you out with the entire process as well as the details of the coaching. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll be meeting you very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.